recipes around the globe. Today we're making chicken lollipops. It's heaving with rain outside, so I'm going to do the prep work in here. And I thought I'd go through the process of actually making the lollipop, because it's a clever little trick and dead easy. Okay, let's get on with it. Okay, so this is what we're going to end up with. 3 different chicken lollipops. These ones both come from the wing, this one comes from the leg. Very straightforward. You can either leave them with skin on, take the skin off and say wrap them in bacon just for fun, or as I say, skin on for a nice crisp skin to bite through. Let's show you how they're made. So, dealing with the drumstick first, this is the easy one. You can see plenty of skin on it, just like a turkey leg. Alright, imagine this is your thigh, so you've just basically got the femur running straight through the middle. What we're going to do is cut through here because there's some heavy tendons, grab and then just pull the 2 apart, leaving this meat down the bottom and separating for the bone. So first thing, take a sharp knife, cut all the way around just beneath what is essentially, or rather just above what is essentially the knee. Once you've cut, you'll see the 2 separated, the tendons there. Grab this with your cloth, hold it tight, grab this end and basically just pull them apart, and you'll feel little snaps as things start to separate, but basically all you're doing is just creating a gap between the 2 to create the fun little lollipop stick out of what is the femur. So there we are. See, there's just those tendons are stuck there, so I'm going to cut those off. Alright, now you do have this little piece here, the end of the flesh. You can just push that off by rolling your thumb across the top of the knuckle. Next up is the wing. 2 potential lollipops in here. So imagine this is your arm. You've got your humerus to elbow here, and then radius and ulna through the forearm here. So what we're going to do first off is open up this one. Alright. Use my cloth to grab this top part of the wing. I'm going to hold it tight, snap it back until the 2 bones come through. You can see those 2 bones there. Now, they are the 2 bones in your forearm, same way, radius smaller, ulna being larger. Hold this tight with your cloth and it should just pull straight out, and it'll pull out clean. Let's separate the parts. 1, we're going to go through this knuckle, and 2, we're going through essentially through the elbow. So the knuckle being the wrist and this elbow, and we'll get it off there. Okay, straight through. And then 1 second cut through that joint there. You should be able to feel it and be able to go straight through. There we are. So there's the wing section. Now with the bone sticking out, take hold of that wing, pull this hard, and it will gradually turn inside out like that, leaving the flesh on the end of the bone, plus with a pocket here that could be stuffed. I'm choosing not to, but we'll just leave it like that. Now the skin is on the inside, so you're never going to get that crispy skin, but you could wrap it in bacon and have fun with it that way. Alternatively, you could not pull quite so hard, leave this more on the end of the bone. Let's see if I can turn it backwards, and essentially have the skin on the outside. Your choice. 1, ready to be wrapped in bacon. Final section of the wing. This is much closer in physiologically, this is much closer to your upper arm. So you've got your humerus running from here to here, and like the thigh, there's a lot of tendons right next to the essentially the elbow joint. So we're going to cut all the way around there to cut through those tendons. Just like the other ones, I have this choice now. I can either grip this hard, pull to turn it inside out, or like this, or leave it skin on. I prefer the skin on, so I'm just going to bring it back a little bit. And there we are. Once they're done, they go into your kettle, standard setup for chicken, and they're done in 35-40 minutes. We'll put them on in a moment. thought that as we've done chicken enough times, we can pretty much jump straight to the almost finished product. Classic setup that we'd use for cooking chicken. About 25 lit coals on one side behind the griller queue, tucked away, no water inside it, a dome temperature of 350 to 400 degrees, and these legs will, the little lollipops will take about an hour. They've been in there about 50 odd minutes. They're at a temperature that is safe to eat at, so they're sort of 175, which is about where you want to be. So they're able to go up to about 185 and still taste very good. So at this point, it's a good time for putting on some sauces that you want to use and allowing them to set for 10 minutes, which is basically put them on, put them back in the Weber, leave them for 10 or 15 minutes, and the sauce that you put on will set. It'll just become a bit firmer, perhaps a bit tackier, and give that sort of sticky feel that's really nice. What do you use as a sauce? Anything you like. I'm pretty much going to go with the classic buffalo sauce, and some other, and then a sweet sauce, which is like a habanero, a jelly that's just had a bit of syrup in it to make it a little bit more liquid. But anything you like. Go down to your local Golden Wok and have a look at the menu, because they seem to have all these wonderful pairings you can put on chicken, whether it's butter lemon, butter honey, lemon honey, etc., etc., etc. Ginger this, orange that, etc., etc. You've got all the flavors in the world, so you can put a whole variety of seasonings, sauces, maybe glazes, etc. on top of these chickens, and horses for courses, what you like, what you think people like. So they're there, there's lots of them, it's good, take your pick. Okay, so here we go. Open her up, lots of chicken. Okay, first up, buffalo sauce, basically butter and Tabasco, just paste it on. I added some syrup to the buffalo sauce, so I say it sticks and clings. Same with the habanero jelly glaze. 10 or so minutes later, let's have a look. You can see, they set up, it's a little bit tacky. They just look rather good, don't they? You look at that, say, it's going to be nice. Let's plate them up. Okay, now the best bit. Let's take one of these little fellas. See, it's just a gorgeous light brown, smoky. You can see the tackiness of the spicy syrup that's on there. It's going to be good. No one's going to complain about these. No one. Give them a go.